Hi everyone, this is Jason from Metal Flesh. Today I will rank the entire Crimson Glory discography from Get in the Bin tier all the way up to From Here to Eternity tier. Right, we're gonna kick things off with their debut album that came out in 1986, titled Crimson Glory. This one is a powerful and atmospheric debut album that immediately sets this band apart from any other bands. The guitar work is sharp and melodic, the songwriting is dramatic, and Midnight's vocals is already outstanding, high, emotional, and extremely unique. Songs like Valhalla and Azrael feel epic and mysterious. This album feels slightly raw than later albums, but the band already shows their signature sound and atmosphere. The two highlight songs for me will be Valhalla and Lost Reflection. For me, the band released a From Here to Eternity album straight away. 2 years after that, we see the release of Transcendence. This is another masterpiece album. This album improves everything that the debut album did. So here we've got better production, better and stronger songwriting, and even more emotional depth in the songs. Midnight's vocals are incredible here, especially songs like Lonely and Burning Bridges. This album mixes power metal and progressive ideas together, and it just works perfectly. This album flows beautifully from start to finish. There is no weak points or moments in this album. Comparing this to the debut album, this is more polished and emotional, and it just feels like a more complete album. It's very hard to pick two highlight songs. I'm gonna go with Painted Skies and Lady of Winter. For me, this is another From Here to Eternity release. I'm just gonna put it in front of Crimson Glory only by a fraction. Strange and Beautiful saw the light in 1991. Here we've got a major shift in the band's musical style. The band moves more into hard rock, acoustic, blues influence. The songs are good for what they are. They're not good for the Crimson Glory title. Midnight does give like a strong performance, but the magic from the earlier album is not there. Comparing this to the previous two albums, this is very different and hardly any metal, and the whole atmosphere is gone. Here I'm just gonna go with one highlight song, which is Song for Angels. For me, this is a Get in the Bin tier. 1999. We see Dali Astronomica. This is the comeback album with a new singer. I believe it's Wade Black. And finally, the return to a heavier sound. The music is very metallic, very heavy. You can hear the absence in Midnight's voice, but Wade Black comes in and does a great job. He's using his own unique style, and he's not trying to copy Midnight. For me, this album from start to finish is absolutely great. Great atmosphere, very heavy, and I believe the hidden weapon in this album is the bass. The bass is like so in front of the mix, it's like in your face. It's absolutely brilliant album. Highlights from me will be Edge of Forever and the continuation of Lost Reflection, titled The Other Side of Midnight. For me, this is a solid A tier. Just to keep things interesting, I also included the 2000s EP called War of the Worlds. This is a continuation of the Astronomica album. It contains one remake song, couple of demo tracks, and a few live tracks with Midnight on vocals. This is not an essential release that everybody needs to buy, but it's very nice material. It's 28 minutes long, and it's great. You get the best of both worlds because you get to hear some of the Wade Black material, and then you get to hear a couple of live tracks with Midnight. Highlights for me, as it is an EP, I'm just going to pick out one song. I'm just going to go with War of the Worlds, the remake. It's a completely different song. They've managed to somehow link the intro of the Astronomica into the War of the Worlds song. It's a completely different take. I absolutely love this version. As an EP, I'm just going to put it on an A tier. Which brings us to Chasing the Hydra. It came out a couple of days ago. New Crimson Glory album after 26 years. It's a strong and exciting return. It feels like a true continuation of the Transcendence era. The band brings back long, progressive and heavy songs with rich atmosphere and strong musicianship. The new singer does a great job. He has his own voice, but in some parts you can hear shades of Midnight, which helps reconnect with the classic sound without feeling like a copy. The album is not perfect. There's some sections very, very tight. Overall, it just manages to capture the spirit of the old Crimson Glory in a modern time. This is the closest thing to the Transcendence, but with a modern approach and a modern production. For me, the highlights will be Broken Together and Entering My Nightmare. For me, this is a B tier for now. I hope Crimson Glory do release another album sooner than 26 years. Until the next time, stay heavy.